Welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. Here, a certified and experienced detective of the Jamaica Constabulary Force is about to educate you with facts. Yes, facts. That means it's truth. It's the truth, you understand? And not hyperbole or propaganda for the government and its minions. In Jamaica, we do not have a criminal problem. We have a corruption problem. I do believe that criminals must live in fear of losing their lives and not the law abiding citizens. I believe in preemptive strikes as the United States military has been using when dealing with terrorists. What we have in Jamaica are terrorists that terrorize the communities and drive fear into the hearts of the law abiding citizens. I do not like thieving or criminal supporting police officers. Don't be upset with me, thieving police officers, for calling you out. What you need to do is to appreciate my honesty in telling about your past that you should be proud of and point out to the same. Any human being can change if they want, but some are genetically criminal minded. Here's an old saying: do unto others as you would like them do unto you. Today, I am going to tell you about a case of a woman who intentionally gave a young man AIDS, and when he found out, he killed her. We at this channel do not support the killing of any human being unless it is self-defense. Anything else is murder. The message to every young man and woman out there is not because someone is looking very attractive, beautiful, sexy, and looking healthy, meaning that they are healthy, free of various viruses and STDs. There are a lot of people who walk around with AIDS and HIV viruses and are deliberately and intentionally passing it on to others because they want to infect as many people as they can. To be safe than sorry, one must protect yourself. You should use protection to protect yourself from any STD, diseases, HIV, AIDS. When someone is dishonest and wants to destroy other lives, they will not tell you the truth that they are infected with HIV, AIDS, or other sexually transmitted disease like herpes, which there's no cure for it and stuff like that. So I wanted to. So this is a 26-year-old man who was sentenced to 17 years after being found guilty of murdering a woman he thought had infected him with HIV virus. You understand? Justice Brian Cottle sentenced Desron Roberts, who had been on remand for nearly 4 years awaiting trial, to 17 years, 5 months, and 11 days in prison. On June 22nd, 2022, this year, Roberts pleaded not guilty to the charge that between October 24th and 27, 2018, he murdered Rhodesia Rochelle Bailey. The court heard that Roberts, then 22, had a sexual relationship with Bailey, 30, whose house he frequented. On July 16, Bailey told Roberts she was HIV positive, and 2 days later, he went to see a doctor. Roberts went to see a doctor who advised him to take a post-exposure treatment for HIV and to get tested. Roberts began the course of medication but did not adhere to the prescription fully as he felt that some of the side effects of the drugs were too harsh. So, meaning that if he was taking the drugs that was prescribed to him, it would reduce the virus itself because they have some treatment now, when they come onto the HIV, that even after a while it's not detected in the blood, so you cannot pass it on to others. You know, that's how far that scientists have reached, when it comes down to treating this illness, this disease, this virus. Nonetheless, you know, you understand, the same man is still having, not taking his prescription, you understand, and he had bouts of depression and contemplate suicide, but was afraid to speak to anyone about his problem for the fear of the reaction that he would face. People know say you have AIDS and stuff like that. People not even attack you, believe you me. You understand? As if it's something that people buy, It's just that, you just, some people just, according to Jamaican people, some people just salt, so that's how some people get it, understand what I'm saying? You know, and, the stigma around it too. So, yeah, yeah, it come with, a lot of connotation and stuff like that because that's how it is, in time people poor and illiterate and, they're not educated. So, you understand? And poor people and people who are illiterate, them discriminate worse than even the educated people, because that's how it is, You understand? And October. So nonetheless, Robert is still continues relationship with the woman, still, and him still having unprotected sex with her, and you understand? Him still, him still a doing thing, and boy. It continued until October 2018. He decided that he would kill her, thinking that she had infected him deliberately with HIV and AIDS. On October 25th, 2018, Roberts took a knife to Bailey's house. As she was lying, wearing only her underwear, Roberts told her that he had come to kill her. Bailey told Roberts that she wasn't afraid to die, and he put the knife down and began strangling her. Bailey attempted to reach for the knife but was unsuccessful, and Roberts continued to try to strangle her. Unsatisfied with his attempts to end Bailey's life that way, Roberts took up the knife and began to stab Bailey, who held onto him, begging for her life. Roberts stabbed her multiple times before releasing her. Bailey ran from the house but collapsed nearby. Roberts went to his home, and a passing villager found Bailey's body early the following morning. A postmortem found that she died of multiple stab wounds. Following his arrest, Roberts confessed to murdering Bailey and taking them to the house. He took the police them to, his house. You understand? So after they found him guilty, Justice Cottle said that he did not need to depart from the guideline regarding the aims of criminal punishment, namely retribution, deterrence, prevention, and rehabilitation, and that the court must follow the sentencing guidelines unless they lead to injustice in a particular case. Justice Cottle said further that the court could impose an adult conviction of murder, a sentence of death, a whole life sentence, or a determinate sentence. He said there was significant degree of premeditation involved in the killing, noting that Roberts took the knife with him to the scene and told the victim that he had come to kill her. The judges said the social inquiry report stated that Roberts grew up without guidance of his parents and was abused by a guardian. He dropped out of school in ninth grade. Justice Cottle said that he found that Roberts did not have the coping skill or social support network to help him deal with the consequences of contracting AIDS and the associated social stigma. He said it was unfortunate that when confronted with crisis, Roberts could only see to resort to violence. He always said that Roberts is likely to reoffend. So, this is the problem, when it comes down to people and all. Most time people, because the coping skill, the or the brain function because of culture, people do not believe, when they have a problem how to talk it out. But you have to understand that this man, to him, he believes that what she had done, she had, literally imposed a life sentence on him by deliberately giving him AIDS. You understand? Because he wasn't seeing anyone else and he thought that everything was good. And so, very beautiful, very attractive young lady, as you can see, you understand? And that is what happened. And he paid with his life by, catching AIDS from her. You understand? She didn't have it full blown, but she was taking her medication. But she passed it on to him. She could have told him before, to use protection if she didn't even want to tell him. But, some people are very dishonest. They don't care about other people, especially when they caught there. And for you to get it, somebody have to give it to you. You cannot give it to yourself. So, you have been, taking care of yourself all these years and, you start having sexual intercourse with people because you trust them and they trust you. But sometimes the trust only goes one way because you trust in the person, that doesn't mean that that person trusts you. So you have to be very careful and take care of you. You understand? And that's how this man ended up charged for murder because it's mine, you know, someone catching AIDS, that's pretty much the end of your life. You understand? Because, you know, I it's just crazy. So, the most important thing for young people to do, especially young man or a young woman, is to protect yourself. Don't look at the glimmer and the glamour, the beauty, sexy and this and stuff like that. And you understand? Sex sometimes, it all depends, Sometimes it just starts a few seconds, sometimes minutes and minutes, sometimes hours, it all depends on, the man, you understand what I'm saying? And his self-control, but so the brain work faster than even the soldier. So nothing beat protection. Protect yourself from all kind of disease because you don't know who the other person is sleeping with. Thanks for watching the Jamaica Young Police channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel as yet, time to subscribe is now. Just click on it. It's not gonna cost you a penny, a cent, a dime, a nickel, or pence, or a ruble. It's not gonna mess up your phone storage because the internet is like oxygen that you inhale. You cannot see it. You understand? So it's not gonna do anything to your phone. Like the video. That's it can reach other people. Share it. Share it with your friends, your enemies, on YouTube, you know, Twitter, Facebook, or you understand. Share it with all of your friends. And most important thing, comment below, man. I will respond in due time. Have yourself a beautiful day. One love. All the best to you and your family. Peace.